Hi everyone, today we'll be learning some style tips for our hair from our hairstylist Levin. So Levin, today you'll be working on both short and long hair, right?
Yes, correct.
And we'll be the models for Levin. So let's get started.
Okay, so basically, hair is very versatile. You don't have to do it one way. So there's a short loop, which is where you put your fringe down, and you can also put it up.
So what would you say are the steps that you would take before you style your hair?
Blow drying is very important, and that you have to start blow drying from wet because you also want to prevent damage to the hair. So just get it slightly damp, about 80%.
Okay. And then?
Okay, so Eugene, do you know that what tools you should use to style your hair? All you have to use is just a brush. What it does is actually helps you to push the hair to the direction you want it to lay down in. So after that, I've got it dry a little. So I'll be using my fingers to work through the hair now. Okay, now I've got it fully dried. It needs to be fully dry so that the moisture does not contact with the product and it does not actually wash it out. So it will provide a longer hold. So I will go ahead and use a wax to style your hair now. So there's basically two ways of styling. The messy look and also the neat look. So in the neat look, you are going more for a slick look. So that is when you use a slick product so that they will gel together. The other look is to use a wax. A wax is more dry, more matte. A more matte product provides like a more
Would that work well with texture?
messy look. Yeah, well with
okay,
texture.
That's what I thought.
So after working the product through your hands, you start by running your fingers through. The most important part is that the product hits every part of your hair.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter like at the back where you don't really need to stylize it or anything, you can still put a wax there. Yeah, so like this is more like a short side swept look, a schoolboy look, you know, but a bit more refined. Great hair doesn't need to be complicated. It's always simple. Yeah, this is pretty much it, the put down look.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, so shall we move on to the next look?
Yeah, sure. So basically, transitioning from here, I don't actually have to do the blow drying again because I've already trapped air in the hair. So there's volume in the hair. So I'm going to go for a Pompadour look, not too neat. Yeah, still casual.
Would there be an issue if products are being mixed together in the hair, like if you use
Yes.
meat, to switch it up from the wax look?
Why they have different categories of products is because you're not supposed to mix like a pomade with a wax.
Okay.
Because they have different chemistry. So when you put them together, they might clump up, and then when you reach home after a tiring day, like, hey, I want to wash it off. You have to like wash like 3 or 4 times. So this is like more of a Pompadour look. I just lifted his fringe up a little. So it's a little bit more elevated. Like I mentioned, you don't actually have to do the blow drying again because the volume is there.
So now let's move on to the long hair.
Alright, so right now I'm gonna style Isaac's hair.
Okay.
So some people will think that long hair is, hey, can style meh? Right? Because it's like, what is there to style? It's just all slick back. But I will show you the magic of using a hairdryer and also working with shapes, graduations, all this, how to give the hair a very textured look. It doesn't take long as well, but as for the hair, the only thing that is longer is that it probably takes a bit longer to dry. Like I mentioned, I work in sections. Actually, working in sections, you would think it's a hassle. But once you get used to it, it's actually faster than you just trying to rush everything through. Alright, so I shall start with Isaac's hair. Okay, so I mentioned, you have to wet it down.
Okay.
Not too wet lah. Okay, so I'll go through a few different looks.
I have a question for you. Why did you decide to keep long hair?
Like, you know how people have this idea of how guys should always be keeping short hair. You know, I guess it's a general consensus, and so yeah, I just wanted to be a little bit different for a bit when it comes to styling my hair. So yeah.
So Levin, what are you doing now to Alex's hair?
Okay, so as you can see, it's a lot more voluminous.
After blow drying.
Yeah, after blow drying. So it's messy lah, but that's the point of it. That's where the wax will control it. Right now it's a very unfinished look, but it's a kind of look as well. So I'm just gonna do like a messy look. I won't apply any products lah, because long hair is, sometimes you just want to like, hey, lay free and stuff. Don't spend so much effort, so you can just like mess it up. Just make sure like it doesn't get in your eye.
Yeah, we want it.
So just like do a very
We call it a very textured look.
yeah,
or something.
textured, voluminous look.
Like that.
Just like put it high and stuff.
How would you say, like, what should people do, right, if they want to keep their hair like this, like to hold it in this style?
Okay, so like I mentioned, blow drying very important. Also, you have to get a trim once in a while because it will definitely be at an awkward stage after a while. So you have to trim it. Yeah, especially like flyaways, end of the hair, as its hair sticking out. I'm sure you don't want that. You want like a messy, but at the same time, a bedhead kind of look. But still, people can tell that, hey, this person puts in effort into their hair. Okay, so what I've done here is that there's more texture at the top, but your sides, I don't want it hanging out, so I'll probably tuck behind the ear. There's crazy texture on top going on, so
So
it gives it a bit of a character.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so like you can play around, like pinch small sections. Pinching small sections helps emulate that textured look. To get rid of the flyaways, probably just like softly lay them down.
Okay.
Don't press the volume down, because I've already managed to trap air in there. And when you press the trap air down, it will become flat again. Yeah, then it won't hold. Definitely won't hold. Yeah.
So what look will you be going for next?
Okay, the next look I'll be going for is more of like a punk rocker, more of like
Wow,
a
sounds exciting.
So itchy,
put your
right?
hair down, like it's called a side swap.
Okay.
So there is a possibility that you can still impart texture in there. Of course, like this is more of a free and easy look lah, because for long hair, there's no point in trying to go too prim and proper.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just basically a sweep to the side thing. Sweep to the side thing.
Okay.
You can do a lot with your sides since
Would
your
there be
sides
a
are
part
prim.
actually? Or not really?
A part is not necessary.
Okay.
It all depends on your own preference. Yeah, a part is just to, it's more appropriate for neater hairstyles.
What kind?
Yes.
So you would say like for short hair, like
Yes,
maybe there's a
short
part,
hairs for those like faded pompadours, those like slopes and stuff, it'll be like much more better. So like, this is the kind of like, let Isaac live, you know? Like,
I think your hair really
he can be a
relates to
headbanger
how
now.
you feel, on the
Yeah.
inside as well.
Yeah.
How people react to you.
So now you can be like a headbanger.
Yeah, like now you can go play like a punk rock band already.
Yeah.
You can play punk rock and shake your hair around. It doesn't matter.
Love the sound of that.
Yeah. So this is pretty much it for long hair.
So you know what, actually hair can do so much to speak about yourself. It can give you so much character, and it only takes like a few minutes every day, And it can work for both long and short hair and
I agree.
any occasion. Thank you so much to Levine for sharing all these tips with us. Really, really appreciate it.
Thank you, Lily.
You're welcome.
And that's all we have for today. See ya!